Oh, Sony had the thing they sold. I didn't watch it, but here's everything sold at the PS5 Heavy Showcase. And what was shown? What was the? It says today's showcase is probably the most exciting in a while. Even though Nintendo's direct, the last two Nintendo Directs were much more better than anything Sony showed today. But today's showcase is the most exciting about because we already know the media, mainstream media out Sony sales. We don't have to know that these guys are Sony sales, essentially. We got conversation that these highly anticipated sequels and few genuine sucks. Please consider how much as a recent title rate. So Star Wars, The Knights of the Old Republic is coming a remake. This is a remake of an old game. That's what is gonna sell PS5s. A remake of an old game that's been ported to PC. It's playable on Xbox, I believe. You know, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the original Xbox version can be played, I believe, on the Xbox Series X. I believe it can be played on PC. It can be played on 360 and PS3. Okay. And all it is, oh, we making the game, you know, prior microtransactions, prior bugs and glitches, and everything that you come to expect from modern gaming. They're making a Wolverine game. Who asked for a Wolverine game? Nobody knows, but apparently we're getting a Wolverine game. And, yep, Spider-Man 2. I heard the first one was really great, so I can see why people are excited for this, but, you know, here, God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, it is called God of War Ragnarok. Dumbasses who said it wouldn't be called that. And no release date for this either. So, Borderlands stuff, whatever this is Project Eve, the upcoming PS5 possible exclusive. Well, I never even heard of the game before. Uncharted PC, an Uncharted port, nobody cares. Rainbow Six, again. Another game that has been delayed constantly. It just seems that how many games are being delayed? It's like no game this year. I wonder why. It's probably because they're delaying it to quote unquote fix bugs, but there will still be bugs in the game, like Cyberpunk kept getting delayed, so they could perfect the game. But the game still sucked. Anyways, Forspoken, an indie game that no one's gonna buy. Alan Wake Remastered, another game that nobody needed. But apparently, we are getting a new Alan Wake game. GTA 5 got delayed. Ghostwire Tokyo was delayed as well. Deathloop is reporting a week away, and nobody cares. Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody cares. You know, indie games. Gran Turismo is the only thing. Blood Hunt, not Bloodborne, is coming to PS5. So, what was really there other than stuff like Gran Turismo 7 and God of War people already know about? And really, Sony might have a good year in 2022 though, but for example, Spider-Man 2, 2023, why are you releasing the game so late? Okay? It's like you're gonna have like one big game a year. It's like this generation of consoles has been a mess already. It has been a failure of a generation. So yeah, apparently all Sony fanboys are gay as Gran Turismo and Horizon and a bunch of indie games and ports that, you know, are going to be buggy and glitchy anyways because, you know, that's how they are, essentially. And God of War still has no release date, essentially. So, yep. Once again, Sony has no games. No games. You know, unless you want to wait to 2023 or 2024 to play all half of these games. This is why I don't play video games anymore. Because, number one, video games have gotten not fun anymore. Okay? And number two, you have to wait ridiculously long times for games. Okay, to come out now. It used to be there was a release date for a game. This date is the game coming out, and that's final. No last minute delays to quote unquote patch up the games because the game should have been complete and should be complete when they'll come out. But nope, we just have a bunch of delays, a bunch of games coming out like 2 years from now. You know, it's all fine and dandy. You know, this is why I don't play video games anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna wait. You know, for let's just say for example, they announced like for example Overwatch 2. They said it'll come out in 2020. Now it's not gonna come out in 2023. You see what I'm saying here? Okay, every game is this every game now just gets delayed. Halo Infinite was supposed to come out last year, 2020 launch of the Xbox Series X. Now we're not getting until December. I mean, it's not as bad as or Horizon. Sony will have no exclusives this year because they delayed Horizon Forbidden West for God who knows. And they probably won't even change anything wrong for the game, like if the ugly character designs and anything. They probably won't change anything wrong for the game and probably make the game worse. I just don't understand game developers. I know people say, but you need to understand game developers have problems too. They have lives too. But people want those games that people can have fun. Not microtransactions shoved in your face and not a bunch of glitches and bugs and politics. Which is one other thing I forgot to talk about. Sony loves to push their ideology in their games now. This is another reason why I don't like Sony. So they're going to wait a couple of years after many, many delays, which is what most game developers do. You have to wait super long lengths of time to play games like The Last of Us Part 2 or Cyberpunk, and you still end up being trashed anyways. Goodbye.